Let's go into our Wuji stance. Feet about shoulder width apart. Facing comfortably forward. Knees just slightly bent, relaxed. Bring the hips forward, just so enough so the tailbone points towards the floor. Feel like the top of the head is being lifted upward, elongating the spine. Bring the chin down and in just a bit. Let the shoulders drop down, relax. Come forward just a bit, allowing the arms to come forward and hang in front of the body, not against the body. Nice deep breaths. And as you breathe in through the nose, let the abdomen expand outward, drawing the breath all the way down. We then pause, and then with the exhalation, the abdomen contracts back towards the spine, pushing the breath up and out the nose. And again, we pause for the next inhalation. Try to bring your focus onto your breath. Let all the other thoughts dissipate, just kind of drift away in clouds. Take a couple of nice, relaxed breaths. Bring your attention now to your feet. Feel all the parts of your foot. Make contact with the ground. Connecting all the way to the center of the earth. Let it connect into the earth, grounding. Rising up to support you, with you. A couple more nice, deep breaths. Let's turn our palms up. As we breathe in, we're going to come up at chest level. Come in as you pause. Breathe out as you push down the central line. Pause again. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Good. Bring your palms together, fingers facing towards the floor. Bring the hands up close to the body. The hands rotate, the fingers eventually are pointing upward, push outward, and then the hands rotate back down. We breathe in, coming up. Pause. Breathe out. Go out, down. Close to the body, but not touching it. And then extend only as far as you can comfortably. Try to lock out maybe the elbows. Stay within your comfort range as with all the postures. Any discomfort or pain, limit the motion back into your comfort zone. One more time. Separate the hands just a bit. Let them come right up your central line to your chest. Then expand outward. Turn the thumbs down so the palms are back. And then push back. Sweep down. Breathe in. And breathe out. Try to feel the tension in the thumbs. Just a lung flow. Lung meridian starts just inside the shoulder crease and extends down to your thumbs. So as you're coming up, twist the entire arm, but especially notice the thumbs. One more time. Good. I'm going to do the exact same thing, but this time we're going to come up. We're going to rotate the thumbs up and back. Notice how that opens a different part of your chest. One more time. Good. Let your hands now float up. Come up over your head. Stretch upward. And come back down. Breathe in as we come up. Pause. Breathe out as you go down. more time. Good. Now we're going to start off similar. We're going to do bending and twisting like bamboo. So we're going to come up. This time we're going to stay up there. We're going to lean to the left. Let's stretch all down the right side. Back to the middle. To the right. Stretch all down the left side. Back to the middle. Turn to the left from the waist. Back to the center. Turn to the right. Back to the center. And down. And breathing. So breathe in as we come up. Breathe out as you lean. Breathe in as you come back to the center. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out as you turn. Breathe in back to center. Breathe out again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again. And bring the palms face up, all the way up, wrists crossed, back, and the hands come together. And palms down, down. Breathe in. Pause, get that stretch. Breathe out. Pause. Breathe in. This time we're going to do the same thing, but instead of pushing upward, we're going to wiggle a bit from the side to side. And then breathe out. So again, the same thing. Breathe in. One more time. Good. Step out to a wider stance. Bring your left hand up so palm is facing the top of your head. Bring your right hand palm up. And look to the right. Lean to the left. Now we're going to switch. So the left hand comes down, the right hand comes up, and we switch now to the right side. Breathe in as you come to the center. Breathe out as you push to the side. In. Breathe out. Playing with the rainbow. One more time each side. So they're facing each other. As you breathe in, the hands separate just a couple of inches. As you breathe out, come back to the starting point. It's kind of like you're massaging the energy between your hands. Allow that energy to come out of your palms, fill that space, forming a chi ball. Still keeping that wide stance. Good. Now just hold on to that ball. Turn it over so that your left hand is on top. You're going to turn to the right. The right hand kind of serves like a platter. The left hand comes up over the head, palm up, as you turn from the waist. Then we come back around, we grab that chi ball, rotate it over, and now the left hand serves. Breathe into the center. Breathe out as you turn. Dragon twist. One more time. And now we're going to do the same thing, but then we're going to change into what's called the leopard. So we're going to serve the same way. This time, as we come back to the center, your left hand fingers point towards your armpit. The right hand turns palm up and pushes off to the side. Then you come back around, and now we serve the opposite direction. And then we push off. One more time each side. Bring it around. Again, grab that chi ball, walk it in a bit. Bring that energy ball up in front of you. And feel your head enter that energy ball. And then come out as your chest enters the ball. The energy ball's pushing the energy down the body. So when you get down to the bottom, we're going to lift the energy ball away from the hips, but the energy continues to travel down your legs, out the bottom of your feet. So we breathe out as we're pushing that energy down the body. Pause, and we breathe in as we're gathering energy, building up that ball again, and bringing it down. One more time. Good. Again, holding on to that energy ball. We're going to roll it over so that our left hand is on top. We're going to take our right hand now. We're going to push as the left hand comes up over the head. Then grab that energy ball again, rotate it opposite, and push through the opposite side. There, lady works the shuttle. Part that holds the yarn when you're working on the loom. Breathe into center, breathe out as you push out. Breathe in, pause. Breathe out, pause. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time each side. Bring it back in. Right. Again, roll the ball over so that your left hand is on top. We're going to turn to the left. Roll the ball over so the right hand is on top. And turn to the right. This one, don't worry so much about the breath. Try to make it as slow and as mindful as you can. Trying to hold on to that ball and then rolling it over. You can feel that energy ball. Just imagine. Picture your mind holding on to a ball here, back and forth, making it roll it over. Nice, slow. Very nice. It's called lion plays with the chi ball. One more time. Come back to the center with your left hand on top. Almost in place. Good. Let's move into cloud hands. All we're going to do is we're going to take our palms now and face them towards the body. So your left hand is facing the chest, the middle dantian. Rounded, elbows relaxed. Out from the body, it's not too close, but it's not so far out that you're blocking out the elbow. The lower hand, the arm's the same way, but it's pointed towards your abdomen, your lower dantian. So we're going to always follow the upper hand, the upper elbow. So we're going to move now to the left. We're then going to let the left hand float down, the right hand float up. reconnect to the dantians, and then float across. As you're coming across, focus on the palm, the upper palm. Then as that starts to drop, look at the horizon until the other hand gets into place at top. Then look at that palm as you come across. And look at the horizon again. Try to feel the energy coming out of your palms, connecting with the lower dantian and the upper dantian, and then begin the movement. Make that connection first, and then come across. If it's easier, you can imagine lights coming out of your palm, whatever color seems to work for you. And that light projecting into the area of the heart and the area of the abdomen. Very nice, nice and slow, turning from the waist. Notice once the hands get in place, they don't move. The arms don't move. They go to the side because the body turns. We're going to do a looser variation in a moment. Now, let's relax into this position and turn. And relax a bit so that now the hands go out a little bit. Just kind of make it a nice flow. Don't worry as much about connecting to the dantians. Try to get into a really nice flow here. Now my arms move side to side a little bit, not a lot. Still the same idea of looking at the upper palm as you come across in the horizon as it drops down and the other one comes into place. Very good. One more time. Across. On back down. Just bringing down the heavens. Nice deep breath in as you gather that energy in your palms. Breathe out as you push that down through the top of your head. Down the torso, down the legs into the ground. Your palms down. We're going to stick our butt out. We're going to put our hips back. That allows the hands to come forward. We're then going to bring them around as the hips come forward. Palms up as we bring the energy into the lower dantian. Breathe out as you float out. Breathe in as you come in. On the palm. Two-handed. So as your hands are going out, try to feel the surface of water. Feel those little ripples that you're making. Those ripples are a visual representation of the energy you're transferring into the water. And now grab that energy and bring it into your body. Form the ripples. nice and slow. One more time. Good. Palms up by the lower dantian. Step out to a little wider stance. We're going to shift our weight side to side. With your left hand, you're going to turn palm down. You're going to shift to the side, come around, and then come back in. Then we switch. Palm down as it comes around, and then palm up as it comes back. One-handed pebble in the pond. Forming those ripples and grabbing that energy into the body. Slow it down. Hardest things in QiGong is to slow down for us Westerners. That's really where you begin to feel the energy moving. You move too fast, we don't feel it. So slow it down, almost to the point where it feels painful. Just enjoy it. Get that sense of floating across the surface of the water. One more time. Around. Get in. Put one palm over the other. Thumbs come to connect. That triangle is right in front of your lower dantian. Just feel energy coming through that little triangle, going right into that little pearl inside you, that lower dantian. Oh, monk holds the pearl. Walk the stance in just a little bit so that you're comfortable. Secure to the ground. Drop the hands down. The left hand is going to come across to the right hip. Then it's going to come across the body and up. It's going to reach for a star. It's going to pluck that star. Spread stardust across the sky. Then gather some of that stardust and bring it into the body. And we reach across the opposite side. Up, pluck, spread it, gather it, pull it into the body. Plucking a star to form the Big Dipper and Jing. Out. Breathe in, breathe out. Worry so much about the breath. Try to get into the flow here. Try to feel and visualize the energy as we come across, plucking the star. Look at all the stardust across the sky as you gather that stardust, and then you breathe into your body, and your body begins to glow with that stardust. One more time each side. Good. Bring your feet in even a little bit closer. Let's go right into flying. As you breathe in, let basically the wrists load upward. The hands are along for the ride. Breathe in and they come up. Pause. Breathe out as they float just down. You feel like you're in water, so they just kind of float up with the breath. Go back down. Sink back down. Into that flow. To the point where you don't even feel like you're lifting your arms. Try not to lift the shoulders. Arms come up just because of the wrists. The elbows are bent enough so that you don't have to work the shoulders. Only the shoulder height or slightly below it. Not coming very high on this one. Just try to get into the flow. Good. Let's go right into one of the crane moves. Called crane soaring. We're going to start first. Just come up onto the toe and back down. So the knee rises with the arms. Nice and synchronized, nice and easy. You transfer your weight into the opposite leg. Doesn't matter which leg at this point. And once that becomes comfortable, it feels natural. Lift the foot off the ground just an inch or so. And back down. Toes are the last thing to come along. First thing to make contact. Just synchronize again with the breath. Movement happen together. Seeming natural. But now that feels good. Try to lift higher. And put it back down to the ground. Find that focal point of it. Just stare at that. Nice. Back to flying. In that groove. Now lift the toe the opposite way. Direction the feet comes. And when you're ready, and fine if you continue with this. Lift the whole foot off the ground and back down. toe is the last thing to leave and the first thing to come back. Nice and gently, nice and synchronized. You probably started on your stronger legs, so this second time might be a little difficult. That's not unusual. Body tries to protect us. And once you get into the groove here, once that feels comfortable, you can go out, putting your foot back down. One more time. Good. Come into a wide stance. Gather the energy with your left hand. Breathe in, you lift that energy up. Breathe out, send it down to the ground. And the right hand comes across, gathering energy. Sends it back down. Playing with the chi ball. And as you go up, breathe out as you come down. Pause. Out. Pause. One more time each side. Breathe back down. Turn so you're in the bow stance. Your back foot is turned about a 45-degree angle. The front foot is facing forward. We do the same idea with the chi ball. We're going to lean into our left leg. We're going to bring the ball up, and we're going to lean into the right as we bring it into the body. And then shift everything forward. Prayer wheel. Breathing in as it comes in and down the body. Pause and breathe out as it comes up and around. One more time, and then as we come up, we're going to move to the center, turn, now bring it straight in front of us. One more time, and then as it comes up, we're going to turn to the right. And both stance the opposite direction, and then continue. One more time, and then we're going to come back to the center. So as we come up, we turn to the center. Take a couple of turns here. Settle it down. Stay within the wide stance. Let's do nod the head, wag the tail. So let's put our hands on the hips. We're going to turn to the right. We're going to bend down in the waist. We're going to look at the right heel, then the right toes, then the left toes as we come across the left heel, come up to the side, and then turn to the center. Then we turn to the left heel, toe, across to the other toes, heel, up the side, turn to the center. We breathe out as we go down and across. We breathe in as we come back up into the center. One more time each side. Back to the center. Let's do Buddha stomp as long as we're in this wide. We've got our hands here. We're just going to lean to the right, lift the left foot up, and then drop down on it. Switch to the opposite side. Feel those vibrations coming up the leg, coming up the torso, energizing the whole skeletal system. One more time each side. Good. Do a couple of nice big hip rotations. Let everything kind of loosen up. Just tighten up on you. And reverse. Good. We're going to rub our hands together. Those palms nice and warm. We're going to place the hands, palms over the eyes without making contact with the eyes. So the hands are slightly cupped. And just breathe that energy in, feel it penetrating all the parts of the head. And gently pat while you open and close your eyes quickly. Flutter the eyes. Not making contact with the eyeball at all. You're tapping on the forehead and the cheekbone. relax. And we're going to wash the face. So we're going to come up the forehead, slightly back, and then down in front of the ear to the chin, and then back up. Good. Now we're going to go further back. We're going to come behind the ear. Turn the back of the hands following the chin. Come down to the chin and sweep. And then start over. One more time. Good. Massage the neck. Sweep on the neck. It's time to come back all the way behind the head. Let's do a couple of sweeps here. Now, using your middle finger mostly, you're going to massage the inner corners of the eyes. Still on the nose bone, not in the eye itself. Just give a little massage there. Then come up to the inner side of the eyebrows, give a little massage there. Then using the flat part of your thumbs, come across the eyebrows, starting in the center and working your way out a couple of times. Good. Rub the hands together again. Rub the ears. Make them nice and warm. Now bring your hands so that the fingers, your index fingers, are just below the skull in that little notch. Your palms are over your ears and tap. Just a couple of times. Good. Bring the arms down. Bring the feet together. Palms over the lower dantian. Take a deep breath in. Just become aware of all that energy moving through your body. Enjoy that sensation for the rest of the day. Thank you.